It's a scenario nobody likes to think about, but that first responders need to be ready for. An active shooter in a public place injuring and killing members of the public. Last week, the Burlington Police Dept held an active shooter training session at Grandview Farm to prepare for just such an instance.
It's a tabletop exercise, which is something where it's scenario driven, and in this particular tabletop, which is being sponsored by the Executive Office of Public Safety through NARAC, which is the Regional Homeland Security, is a scenario of an active shooter at the Burlington Mall. So we brought in addition to Burlington, Public Safety, Police, Fire, the DPW, because they'd be needed in something like that. We've got officers from the contiguous communities, along with personnel from the Leahy, from the mall, obviously, ambulance personnel, because if you ever had a critical incident at the mall, whether it be a shooter or something else, or at any facility in town, really, I shouldn't pinpoint the mall, it would be all hands on deck, and you would be relying on your partners in neighboring communities.
The session taught officials about many scenarios of where and when an active shooter can take place and how to prepare for them.
Some of the things that we try to do is to exercise the existing plans that are in place to deal with an active shooter. This is something that Burlington and all the public safety agencies, as well as the mall, has thought quite a bit about. So they do have plans in place. The idea of this exercise is to test those plans, to one, validate what they do, but most importantly, to identify any gaps in those plans. We know that no plan is perfect, and what we want to do is validate those gaps, refine those plans, and make their response even stronger after this exercise.
Lieutenant Glenn Mills attended the session, and he thought it had a great turnout.
What we've been working on for several years now is just being prepared for any kind of incident or emergency. So we've done a lot of things, such as the standard response protocol. We've had our schools all adopt that. We're hoping all of our businesses in town will adopt that. We've worked on our own readiness and preparedness. We conduct very small-scale drills, and we've done some bigger exercises at the Burlington Mall and at the Leahy Clinic. We've gone out, we've done training for employees at businesses in town and locations in town. We're willing to do that anytime. And we're hoping that, nothing will ever happen. That's our main goal. But if anything ever does, we're going to be very well prepared for it.
Finally, Chief Kent hopes that the surrounding communities have taken something away from the training session.
Our department, we train a lot for situations like this, but you can never have too much practice. And I'm hoping our neighboring communities will be able to walk away in a better position. And again, if we have a critical incident, the mall, the Leahy, one of our high-tech businesses in town, we will be in a better position to respond and hopefully save lives, because that's the bottom line. This is all to protect the public and save lives.
From Grandview Farm, I'm Robert Paris for B News Weekly.